What's going on, everyone? This is Vince from Life with Vince Lou, and it's been about 2 weeks since I was promoted from a white belt to a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I wanted to recap that journey up until now. So all in all, it's been about 1.5 years since I first started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and then I was promoted about 18 months later. So honestly, it doesn't really feel any different other than maybe the fact that people are gunning for me a little bit harder. I mean, before I was at white belt, 130 pounds, but now that I have a colored belt or a blue belt, people seem to be going at me a little bit harder. So no mercy, right? So as far as my mindset, I mean, that hasn't really changed. I mean, I'm there in class to learn, to grow, to get better. The belts never really mattered to me anyways, just because the mats don't lie. So right now, as a blue belt, I still, if I had to make a comparison, I'd say I'd feel like a first or second grader. I've learned the alphabet, and then I'm now starting to put words together, you know, cat, dog, something simple. But even then, I still may mess up on some of the basics. I may mess up on, you know, formulating the words, i.e. or, you know, executing the certain moves. So the two big things that I feel that have helped me progress from a white belt to a blue belt is, number one is going to be consistency, and number two would be private lessons. So as far as consistency, I was going about 4 to 5 days a week. Sometimes I would go twice a day. That wasn't that often. Maybe I'd go twice a day, maybe once a week or once every other week. But, you know, I feel like going consistently improved my jiu-jitsu a lot, just because, I mean, when you're going to class, you are, you know, you're learning that knowledge. And the knowledge that you accumulate, the more that you go to class, the more knowledge you accumulate. Not only that, but you know, after each class, we usually do, you know, 3 5-minute rounds. So live sparring, so you can actually use the knowledge that you learned in class to see if it works, if it doesn't work, if certain things need a little bit of tweaking. You know, that's consistency. I mean, just go to class. So in addition, the second thing would be the private lessons. I mean, the private lessons are probably the best investment that I've made in myself this year. Yes, they cost extra money on top of your gym fees, but they are totally worth it. I mean, on average, it takes, you know, a black belt 10 years to go from a white belt to a black belt. You know, black belt meaning that they are, you know, basically an expert in that field, and they have a good command of jiu-jitsu, right? So with that being said, this is how I think about it, is that what else does it take 10 years to achieve? So a doctor, a therapist, I mean, a medical professional. So, but a black belt, that's, you know, they've taken 10 years to achieve that. So it's worth the money, and even it's actually a steal because, you know, it's only $30, $40, $50 an hour. I mean, it can go up to like $100 to $200 depending on who you're with, but, you know, $30 to $40 is super reasonable for an hour of their time that they're teaching you. You know, you can bring all your questions, you can bring, you know, things that you're struggling with, or just general questions that you have that you maybe can't cover in the regular class. So I mean, most weeks we do about 1 private lesson, some weeks we do 2, but it really just depends on our schedule. I mean, when we first started, we started off with basic guard work, and then week by week we built on that. So basic guard work to breaking the guard, to passing, to De La Hiva, to reverse De La Hiva, to, I mean, spider, lasso, and then it all kind of built on one another. And then now I feel like I have at least a few moves from each position, you know, so I'm not scrambling or I don't know what to do in certain positions. I at least have 1 or 2 moves. Granted, sometimes the 1 or 2 moves don't work, or I need to get it more polished, right? So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A recap of my personal jiu-jitsu journey. And I mean, if you're thinking about doing jiu-jitsu, I would highly recommend it. I think I did another video, you know, a few months ago detailing why and why you should do jiu-jitsu. So it's been super beneficial for me. It's not only a form of fitness, but it's physical fitness, but it's also mental fitness as well. So go to your local jiu-jitsu school, sign up for a trial. Usually they'll have 3 to 7 day trials or something like that. So but yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Comment down below, like, subscribe. See y'all soon.